Namaskar. I'm Suruchi Das and you're watching Rhythm News. In India, festivals are not just celebrations. They're occasions of unity, shared joy and cultural pride. Prime Minister Narendra Modi and Chief Justice of India D.Y. Chandrachud celebrating Ganesh Puja together at the latter's home perfectly exemplifies this ethos. The bond they displayed reflects the strength of Indian traditions. But as the saying goes, that it's always the darkest under the lamp. Certain factions of the society found flaws where there were none. The left pseudo-liberal circles quickly jumped to claim that the judiciary's independence was compromised, arguing that such personal interactions between the PM and the Chief Justice threatened the principles of separation of powers. The Campaign for Judicial Accountability and Reforms even issued a statement expressing concern, calling it an unwarranted precedent which could undermine the impartiality of the judiciary. Ganesh Chaturthi is celebrated with fervor across India, symbolizing new beginnings and the triumph of positivity over obstacles. This festival, dedicated to Lord Ganesha, brings people together in prayer, festivity, and mutual respect. The visuals of Prime Minister Modi visiting the CJI's residence for Ganesh Puja on September 11 are more than just a portrayal of shared faith. They represent the coming together of two pivotal figures who guide the aspirations of 140 crore Indians towards a progressive and just society. The video of the PM and CJI performing Ganesh Puja together was not just a display of overindulgence or communalism, as some reports suggest, but a powerful symbol of their shared spirit. The fact that CJI Chandrachud invited the Prime Minister and him accepting his invitation is sheer reflection of Indian society, where despite differences of opinions and perspectives, people come together in celebration. It was secularism at its pinnacle when the two stalwarts came together in worshipping the Almighty. The fact that PM Modi himself shared this video with the public highlights the transparency and integrity of both the leaders. The fact that both Modi and CJI can keep their professional and personal joys compartmentalized is a smart display of their professionalism, and also the fact that their difference of opinions does not necessarily mean that they have separate goals. Both want that the various institutions of the nation remain intact and function in its entirety towards the growth of the nation. The accusations made are not only misplaced but also reflect a lack of understanding of Indian culture and democratic traditions. Historically, interactions between the judiciary and the executive have been part of India's democratic fabric. Former Chief Justice M.C. Chagla's monthly tea meetings with then Chief Minister Morarji Desai and the iftar parties attended by dignitaries, including CJIs hosted by former Prime Minister like Manmohan Singh, are just a few examples. No one questioned the integrity of the judiciary then. It is only when a Hindu festival is involved that these critics raise alarms. Moreover, the CJAR, which was quick to denounce this meeting, has a questionable history itself. Linked to individuals involved in anti-government activities, the organization has been at the forefront of anti-India propaganda. In 2017, the Supreme Court fined CJAR for making false allegations against a judge, revealing the organization's dubious motivations. Their current outcry seems less about protecting judicial independence and more about continuing a narrative against the present government. The meeting between PM Modi and CJI Chandrachud during Ganesh Puja is a testament to the strength and unity of Indian culture. It reflects the harmonious relationship between different branches of government rooted in respect for each other's roles. Festivals in India have always been about coming together, a tradition that even foreign leaders recognize and partake in during celebrations like Holi and Diwali. As a nation, we should cherish this unity and not let divisive politics overshadow the cultural strength that binds us.